as sure as the sun will rise in the east tomorrow, they'll never be able to sustain that kind of business, especially with a 30% return per month and for life. Kaya I think we have been very consistent in our enforcement actions. We feel that we have to deliver this message to the public so that at least they're aware before they bend their iron government. I guess what they have to do is to ask the good pastor to make an accounting instead of just telling them, no, I make millions. I make 4 million pesos a day daw out of his fishing. I asked the biggest fishing companies in the country. They don't make that much. But even assuming that is so, at 4 million a day times 365, the maximum would be like 1.5 billion. But talagang definitely way short to what he promised, which is easily at kung 5 million yan, he needs about 180 billion. Diba? So, that's just for a year. Dapat for life yan eh. Yun ang promise eh, for life. So we cannot tolerate people getting the money of one, give it to Pedro, and say, that's a blessing. It's a kind of thievery. You're actually stealing from somebody else. And then just to make somebody happy, I got text na sinasabi sa akin, Sir, dati naman naka 2 wheels na ako, naka 4 wheels na ako ngayon. When tanong is, where did you get that money? That money came from somebody else. We don't make somebody rich by making others poor. Hindi po pwede yan. So there has to be you have to put a stop to this. That's why we revoked, in fact, we already revoked the articles, the certificate of registration of Kapa Ministry. And we intend to pursue criminal charges against all the officers, as well as those who are helping and abetting them. We have seen a lot of Kapa defenders saying all sorts of things against the SEC. Don't worry, we had your videos there uploaded in YouTube, already downloaded. We'll make sure that you will be given your day in court. Test na interview over YouTube, si Pastor was saying, almost 5 million na po kami. So 5 million, since we had our operatives, we had investors go there and do actual investments. And on the matrix, it shows that ang minimum is 10,000 pesos. Minimum. A low of 10 to a high of 2 million per investor. Let's just go minimum. So if you have 10 million, I should say 10,000, with 5 million members, that's 50 billion pesos. Okay? Now, and you're promising 30% per month. So, of the 50 billion, i-multiply natin yan ng 30%. That's 15 billion per month payout. So, 15 billion, you multiply it by 12, that's 180 billion in a year's time. Di ba? Yun, assuming, kasi yung sa matrix nila, niro-roll pa yan eh. So, kung compounded yan, that will readily run in the hundreds of billions.
And that's only for 5 million. Right?
Yeah, for assuming 5 million members and minimum investment of 10,000 pesos.
Yeah, kung marami pa beyond 5M.
Now you try to imagine that. Yeah, but thing is, it could be the 10,000 could be by hundreds of thousands.
Right.
Per.
And millions pa.
Yeah, that's why we're going sa minimum na nga lang.
Conservative estimate.
Yeah. So it's just too much. Even if you go, kahit sabi ko kahit 3 million, kasi originally they said they're about 1 million, then naging 3 million, ngayon sabi nila 5 million na po kami. Okay, assume natin na 3. Sa 3 billion, magkano yun? 3 billion times 10,000, 3 million times 10,000 is 30 billion. At 30%, that's 9 billion per month, times 12, 108 billion yun per year. Straight lang yun, hindi pa compounded. So we were going over the top 1,000 corporations in this country. Wala pa po, nasa 11 billion lang ang pinakamalaki na talaga per annum. Eto, we're talking in the hundreds of billions. So definitely, it's ridiculous and impossible. In fact, sabi ko nga, instead of them just talking and talking, the investors, I suggest, should tell itong mga Kapa defenders or even the good pastor himself to show the numbers. Ipakita nyo po how you're doing this. Instead of just saying, I make 4 million a day out of this itong fishing boat namin. I have a hospital, I have a school, I have this, ano pa ba yun, mga trading. So, but you note that again, based on open source data, puro po yun mga startups which is simply impossible. It is simply impossible. Unless, of course, the pastor will be able to show to us, eto po talaga. He's bound. Since these are businesses, he's bound to make such a report to government. So, especially so ito for us. Because we feel this is an investment contract, and to protect the investors, we have to require registration so that we'll be able to know whether in fact this is a viable proposition.